human beings, we have amazingly complex brains. We can build cities and cathedrals and go to the moon, and it's no wonder that sometimes our brains get a bit out of sync. In terms of our survival as a species, we don't have big claws and big teeth, so we've survived by being scared of stuff. And we all kind of can get a bit of a sense of what that's like, you know, the fight-flight response that we talk about there, perhaps the shaky hands and an increase in our heart rate or our breathing, the feeling sweaty, those really unpleasant sort of physical symptoms. And then there's the thinking that goes along with that. So sometimes we can get caught in loops of worries and worrying about the future, worrying about, you know, what if? Our human brains are very, very good at predicting bad stuff. Why is that? Because it's a survival mechanism. It helps us stay alive. But in a university environment, what we tend to do is get really anxious about our performance and about how we're perceived by others. Those two areas are the really big areas of anxiety. And it moves from being a useful thing to being a thing that gets in our way or holds us back. In particular, we see anxiety around study and study outcomes, leading to sometimes avoidance of some of those study things, like procrastination is often as a result of anxiety. We also see a significant amount of social anxiety on campus, so where students are finding it hard to interact with their peers, they feel perhaps observed, judged or critiqued in a way that's quite unpleasant or distressing. So there's a range of evidence-based treatments around these diagnoses. Overall though, we know that counselling helps most people most of the time. It can be quite daunting, I think, to step in the door for the first time and maybe talk about something personal and private that you haven't talked about before, or something that makes you feel anxious or vulnerable. But I encourage people to understand that it's not necessary to kind of spill your guts or tell every gory detail of your life in order to get support from a counsellor. You retain control of your own story. What you want to talk about is your business, and if there's things you don't want to talk about, that's also your business. There's no way around the anxiety, there's only through. So what we do is assist people to sit with their own experiences and their own feelings and make peace with them and become more confident at their ability to manage those feelings. What I really want is for that student not to go away problem-free, but to go away feeling like they can effectively deal with what life throws at them in the future, I guess. And I think something about our common humanity, like we're all in this together, and while people are so diverse at the same time, we all face similar challenges. And yeah, what a great environment a university is. People face a lot of difficulties, but we're also talking about students with aspirations, with energy to put to fighting their way through whatever difficulties it is they face. And as a counsellor, that makes my job easier in a way, and it's also very inspiring to watch and to see people overcome the difficulties that they face.